Welcome to the Yuba Army Training Scenario Training Module number 2. In this training module, we're going to help you advance your ranks beyond recruit, beyond private, to eventually pick up sergeant so you can get that vest and help us out in the material theft raids, the bread and butter of the Yuba Army, the material theft raids, where we stand strong and prevent the taking of our materials from the gang members. Now, in order to become a good member, a family member of the Yuba Army, you're going to have to understand a certain few other rules. We've gone over the Army rules, some of them specifically, in the first module, and now, in game, we're going to look at some of the roleplay rules, specifically Roleplay Rule 14 and Roleplay Rule 13. As you read Roleplay Rule 14, you see that it says sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is one of the big deals in this rule. However, this rule also includes use of ethnic slurs, LGBTQ slurs, racial, religious slurs as well. If you're one of those people that in your everyday speaking refer to people by a different slur or slang, try to avoid that here. Most people do not accept that type of speech. And if you use that type of speech, this is not the place for you. We want to be respectful here. We want to be a family. And no matter what your race, no matter what your religion, no matter what your beliefs are, we want to treat you as equals. And we all want to be one family here in this roleplay Yuba Army. So please, abide by that rule. Not only is it a rule that you can be banned for, but it is a rule that we require you to learn and also never break. Going back to those same rules, we're going to look at RP rule number 13. Now, as far as RP rule number 13 goes, this is the faction roleplay rule. For the Army faction, the way we roleplay that, sometimes citizens, civilians, and gang members come aboard the base, come aboard this installation. This installation is a restricted area. We are not allowed to simply shoot people because we want to, because we don't like the way they look, or because we're tired of dealing with them. That is non-roleplay. Proper roleplay, you have to address them properly. You have to use proper uses of force, such as talking to them, giving them commands, tasing them if necessary, and if they simply don't comply or they pose a threat, then yes, you can use lethal force upon them. But you must do it properly. Proper roleplay also includes the use of macros, such as your taser macro or your firing upon enemy macro. These macros are essential for Army life. You should be giving Discord access, and in that Discord access, you'll be granted macros, a list of macros that you must put into the game and you use. So part of following the rules of the Army are to get your macros in order. As a recruit, you're learning a lot. You're ranking up, you're getting your macros right. As a private, we expect those macros to be already set, already in use. And if you don't have your macros in use, you're not going to be able to rank up. So, ranking up, watch training video 1, watch training video 2, have your macros. Be willing to be part of this Yuba Army family. Along with that, you have to make sure you're doing your rank ups to earn your XP. Do your patrols, do your watches, stay online, do these tasks on the right hand side. That's going to earn your medals. That's going to earn, all right, here's your medals. It's going to earn you the ability to get that rank. And with rank is going to come responsibilities. As a soft hat in the Yuba Army, your responsibility is to yourself and to your teammates, to yourself first. Have integrity. Do the right thing even when no one's watching. Be respectful. Be respectful to others. Respect in the Yuba Army breeds an environment of good order and discipline amongst all of us. If you have a problem with somebody, take it into private. If you have a problem with someone that's higher rank, go above them to another rank and tell them what the problem is so they can help fix it. Do not try to handle things on your own, especially when it involves different levels of rank structure. Use the chain of command. Chain of command from Module 1 training video should be very familiar with you at this point in time. Ask questions. As a recruit and a private, you're not expected to know everything. You're expected to ask questions. Feel free to ask these questions and take the answers appropriately. Now, other things you need to remember for ranking up is be active. We love to see you at material theft raids. We want to see you at material theft raids. We want to see you being active in game and actively doing your patrols, actively earning that rank. Once you pick up sergeant, you're going to be likely standing more at gates and posts, protecting the base, guarding the base. If you're online long enough, you'll be guarding the base from recruit and private all the way up the chain. This is a game. This game is meant to be fun. This game is meant to be a role play. You must accept that role play, and we want you to have fun. At any point in time, if something isn't to your liking, please bring it up to a general, and we will do what we can to explain why things are the way they are, or possibly we might take your advice and change something a little bit. However, this game has been out for a while. The generals here have vast knowledge. Please ask them all the questions first and foremost. The administrators are there to help out the rules of the game that don't involve the Army faction. If someone disrespects you in the Army, you go to a general. If someone breaks an Army rule, you go to a general. If someone calls you a racial slur, go to a general. If there is no general online, record it. Record it if they are online. Record it with the body cam at all times, and this way you'll have your evidence. You'll hear the phrase body cam used often. So let me be specific. For any device, it's simply the screen recording ability of that device. Screen recordings are required when reporting any individual's violations of any rules. If it is a gross violation of rules, someone's threatening real life, then you can go straight to an admin. Use the /help command in game when you feel that something is a danger or a real life threat. But if it's an Army issue, please go to the chain of command and let us attempt to handle it. The less we involve the admins, the less we handle things, the more we handle things in-house, the better we're all going to have for this environment. When admins get involved, people get banned. People spend real money on this game. Banning somebody from a game they spent real money on, it hurts them. So let's try to do in-game, in-house reprimands first and foremost. So please, learn your chain of command, learn your rules, and ask questions. This is going to be the end of training module 2. Once you've completed this training module, please use Discord. Message your training supervisor and let them know you've completed training module 2. This will allow you to get your next rank up. So we look forward to seeing you around in the Yuba Army for the next training and all the rank ups.